You know, we started off June, and actually, on the whole, the month of June has actually been below average for us until now. It started off very cool, especially on the weekends, as we well remember. This weekend, not so much. 93 Saturday, 88 yesterday. Fell just short of being part of the heat wave because of the scattered showers and storms that rolled through and trimmed back a little bit of the temperatures, but did not trim back the humidity. And the humidity is what's making it feel as dangerous as it is even this morning. Let's go ahead and pull up our map here and just take a look at what you're stepping out to this morning. Just our current temperatures have not really dropped much at all overnight. We're still in the upper 70s, so you step outside, not only is it in the upper 70s, but we've got dew points in the mid 70s, so it feels like the 80s. It is muggy. It is air you can wear when you walk out the door this morning, and we are all under some sort of heat-related warning or advisory. Where you see the pink, an extreme heat warning. Where you see the orange up in the Poconos and down in southern Delaware, also the Jersey Shore communities, that is a heat advisory. And where you see the gray, that's an air quality alert, mainly for ozone pollution that gets trapped under this dome of heat and just really does not fizzle out, does not clear out at all, because the air is not moving at all. It's like walking outside into just a stagnant vat of chocolate fudge, except it's not as delicious as all that. Let's take a look at your weather headlines. We'll start off with our next weather alert, and of course it's for the dangerous heat. From now through Wednesday, we're looking at new record highs possible. The records are in the upper 90s. We have a good chance to hit 100, possibly 102, but it's going to feel like 103 to 110, and it's going on for days, so it just keeps on building. Very little relief overnight. Dangers, as Ross is going to get into shortly here, heat-related illnesses like heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Deadly heat in cars. Don't leave anyone, pet or human, in a hot car in this kind of heat. We have nothing going on as far as thunderstorms, so it's just all about the heat today. And look at that, 98, feeling like 108 by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Let's send it over to Kim Hudson. It's the coolant, the whole 9 yards, because it is definitely a day you don't want to get stuck by the side of the road. We had some tips on that a little bit earlier, certainly from AAA, but a day to stay in the air conditioning, kind of like start the car early, have the AC in the car, the AC at your workplace, the AC at home, and not venturing out much otherwise. Now, if you have to work outside today, this is some dangerous heat, so make sure you take frequent breaks, drink plenty of water, the whole nine. We've been telling you about this as we've been preparing for this heat wave. Let's talk about what's happening today. We did not hit 90 yesterday, by the way, so the heat wave has not officially begun based on the parameters we use here in Philadelphia, which is 3 days of 90 plus. I personally think it should have more to do with the heat index than the actual temperature, but regardless, that is the definition used by the National Weather Service here, so that's what we're going with. So yesterday, not part of the heat wave, even though it felt like it. Today, though, that's when the heat wave is going to officially begin as temperatures head for the 100-degree mark. We'll skip the 90s altogether and go from 88 yesterday to 100 today, and it's going to stay in the triple digits tomorrow, well above 90 again on Wednesday. So likely a 3-day heat wave. That record heat likely through Wednesday will at least get close to, if not breaking records, and then storms return later in the week, and that will allow the pattern to break down a little bit, and it's not going to be quite as hot, but still pretty humid. Down the shore, we'll take a look across the region. You can see some blue sky breaking through. It is hot. It is humid down the shore as well. Not quite as hot temperature-wise, but the humidity staying very high today. So a look at our current temperatures and feels like temperatures. Again, Philadelphia, we're in the 80s already. It's feeling like near 90. Now, these airport temperatures update every hour. I showed you earlier in the broadcast that those interim temperatures, which has us up to 84 in Philadelphia already and feeling like 91. So expect a big jump as we hit the next hour here in the city. 98 is the record. Again, we have not gotten there yet, but you can see how close we've already come. It's already 83, 84 degrees. Trenton's record 97, Atlantic City chasing the record of 98, same with Reading, the record today in Allentown 96, and in Mount Pocono 90 degrees. So we'll be watching these numbers closely, but regardless, we're headed toward 100 degrees. If we get there, it breaks the record, which is 98 degrees, and look at these heat index values. It's going to feel like anywhere between 105 and 110, maybe even 111 or 112 at the height of the afternoon. That is incredibly dangerous heat. We have not hit 100, by the way, since 2012, so you may not even remember what that feels like. Again, for my money, once it gets to 97, 98 degrees, it all kind of feels the same, but 110 degrees on the heat index, no joke, nothing to mess around with. Do not work out outside unless you're very, very attuned to your body in excellent condition. I will be sitting on my couch in the air conditioning for today because look at this. We've got heat warnings in effect. Extreme heat warning where you see the pink, heat advisory where you see the orange. It is dangerous to be out for too long of a time, especially doing any sort of physical exertion today. Satellite and radar right now, not much going on. We've got this big dome of high pressure in control, call it the heat dome, and any shower and thunderstorm activity rotating around the rim of that dome of high pressure. So 90s and triple digits all throughout the eastern half of the country here today and tomorrow. Little relief at night either, and it's not until Wednesday when a few storms start to filter in that the pattern begins to break down a bit and we head back to 99 degrees, which is not great. Thursday, 89 degrees, better chance for thunderstorms, and on the cool side, at least comparatively speaking, Friday, we're back to more seasonable weather with just a stray thunderstorm chance this coming weekend. Cam, I'll send